Sony's Monitor Control app is not the best option, but you wouldn't know that from what most creators are saying. Here's why they won't tell you the full story and why Monitoring Plus is the real winner. Now, before we get into this, I want to make something clear. I'm not here to break down every tiny detail of these apps. This isn't a deep dive into the settings and features. Instead, this is coming from a perspective of someone actually using these apps for filming and creating content. Now, if you're a filmmaker, a YouTuber, or somebody who needs a solid external monitoring solution, this is what actually matters. Now, Sony's latest update actually added some of the much needed features. Now you get false color, a histogram, and even waveforms. But is that really enough? Or are we still missing key tools that serious creators actually need? Most creators will tell you this is the app to use because, well, they kind of have to. It's the official Sony solution, it's free, and it seems like the obvious choice. But does official always mean better? And if it's so great, why do so many filmmakers still struggle with it? Here's what they won't say. It's still missing a ton of features. And even the ones they did add, they don't actually go far enough, in my opinion. Let's break it down. Here's where the Sony Monitor Control app still falls short. Yes, it has false color, a histogram, and waveforms, but is that enough for precision exposure and focus control? No focus peaking, so how are you supposed to nail critical focus on smaller screens? There's no vector scope or parade, so if color accuracy is important to you, yeah, you're out of luck. Now, LUTs and gamma assist aren't even available on all cameras. So if your model isn't supported, you're stuck viewing log footage with no way to see a proper exposure preview. Now, what's the point in that? And I've got to say that the UI still feels sluggish, making quick adjustments can be a bit of a pain, and the wireless functionality is still a little unreliable and laggy. So let me ask you one question. If you're serious about your craft, why would you settle for something that only kind of works? That's where Monitor Plus comes in. It's not free, but let me ask you, what's more expensive? Paying for an app that actually works, or dealing with the constant frustration when you're trying to film and create content? Currently, these are the known limitations and cameras supported by Monitor Plus. As you can see on the list, the FX3 is supported, but the FX6 is currently not supported. So if that is your camera, then you might just have to settle for the Monitor Control app. Now, here are the features on Monitor Plus that Sony's app lacks. Focus peaking. Wouldn't it be nice to actually see what's in focus? Vector scope and parades, because accurate color and monitoring actually matters. Now, you get LUT support on all cameras because everyone should be able to monitor their footage properly, right? Waveforms, zebras, and exposure tools, because good exposure isn't just about guessing. Now, you do get reliable wired and wireless connections and a smoother, more intuitive user interface that doesn't really feel outdated, and it's easy to make quick adjustments. So really, the question isn't should you get Monitor Plus, it's why wouldn't you? At the end of the day, I'm looking at this from a filmmaker, creator's perspective. I need an app that actually makes my workflow easier. If you just need the basics, then the Sony app will get the job done for you. But if you actually want a real external monitor experience, Monitor Plus is easily the better investment, in my opinion. Think about it. How much did you spend on your camera gear? Is an app that gives you pro-level monitoring really too much to ask for? So what do you think? Have you tried both apps? Which one do you prefer? Drop a comment below. I'm really curious to hear what you guys are using and which one you love. I've been Ian Snape, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on another video soon.